Hey, what is up, guys? Or let me wait for this to load. Hey, what is up, guys? It is Space Intern here. Today I'm going to be showing you a little unnecessary spot for pushing B site, as I think it is. First thing is, when I see people playing this map, I see lots of people going like this, getting down, and then this. I see lots of people jumping over this part. Well, you can run right over it. But the big thing is we're going to need to pay attention to these. So you need a smoke, and it needs to be very close to the end of the tunnel, nearest to the B site, and you're going to need to watch out for these, okay? So, just look at this. I'm going to smoke right here. Okay? So, right now, there is one of these things right about here. So what you are going to want to do so imagine there's a smoke here. This ring right here, you have to notice that. You have to notice this. This is what you're going to aim for when you're going to do the jump. So you're pushing B and there's a smoke here. What you need to do is run at it and then jump. And then you land out here. So usually when you run out of tons, you know, you run here, boom, you're dead by here. The guy in window peeks you off. The guy in car sees you're on top of the box and you're dead. Or the guy in the back of spawn, back over there, notices you. But you need to get there on a time crunch, or you just want to get onto the site. What you do, jump right about under it, and it will, sometimes it doesn't work. I need to plant the bomb, give it more time. But what you need to do sometimes is you need to think of jumping right when you are right here. And I mean, just jumping under it in the first place, it bounces you off. So if you're in here and you're peeking someone in the back of sight, I mean, I recommend doing this. Doing a little jump like right here, and then doing another jump right there, and then doing another jump like right there, and then back and forth. But another jump, that right there, it propels you right there in a single jump. And yeah, I'm gonna be demonstrating another cool thing on long doors. But that's a pretty nice and useful jump. And so another few things I noticed is it's just gonna be involving the cat site, and you're gonna need a smoke and a few flashes. This is gonna be a tip for pushing cat. So here, let's just get this started. So what you're gonna do is, another good way to peek mid is standing right here and then using the pole to sort of block you. So you go. Alright, but this one is for pushing cat. You will not get seen by people. If they're not looking very closely and they can't see pixel for pixel, you're not going to get seen. So another great strategy is to use this when you are getting onto site. Now this is really tricky. This is really tricky because the CTs, they have all this. They have every single peak here. They have car right there. They have this spot, goose, that spot, behind those boxes over there, in that corner. I like to use that one right there, and that one right there. Right here on the boxes, right here, right over there, barrels, boxes, another thing, these little things. Everywhere! There's like 17 spots you're gonna get peeked from. Right there, barrel, up here, oh, right there. So, what you can do is, if you have another teammate, he's down there distracting at long or something, or you have another teammate, I would say recommend doing a smoke for this area. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna walk and you're gonna put your head down. As soon as you get out of the smoke, just flash. And as soon as you get out of that smoke and you're over here, just flash. And then boom, you are on site and no one sees you. But I mean, at about that point right there, you're gonna need to pull out a gonna need to pull out a weapon. You're gonna need to pull out a weapon, and it's gonna be essential for you to do that. So another one that we have is this is for T-spawn. This is gonna be a huge stretch for us to like saving. This is gonna be about saving this one right here. So another good place to save right here. Face in, look at the corner. Okay, yeah, screw that guy. But what you're gonna need to do is, if you're saving, I recommend a few spots. Right here, and look down at the corner. And another spot right here. This one. This is another spot right here. And this one. And now, for this one is one I see often, is if you do a late push to B and you see the CTs. That area, right there, they're gonna be. What I recommend doing is, so you have an op, right? Or you have an AK or something, you crouch, you go in, I would do this. And then pull out my AK, and then quickly just go. And then switch back to knife. And then go up there, press this, boom, and go back down. And then go up there, press this, and then go back down. And then go up. And another one is going to be for pushing B site. I don't know if I already said this one. Another good safe spot right here. And let me go get this bomb planted. So, again, I'm going to use this jump right here, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Right there. I like landed right here on a jump. It's nuts. Okay, we are going to get the bomb down. The bomb is down. Alright. These are all tips for T's too, but CTs can use a few of them. Excuse me. So, if you're watching tons to see like they rotated T-spawn or something, you can climb on top of the box and then just slowly rotate around the pole each side and use it as a peek. There's someone there. Another common spot is right here, but you can actually go inside the wagon. And when you're face down like this, it's sort of hard to get noticed. You just sort of blend in. If someone's just running by here like this, and they do a quick peek, they're not gonna see. You're not gonna see terrorists like that. Okay, so this tip is going to be for pushing mid, and this is one that I commonly like to use. But before the mid one, we are gonna doing about T-spawn. Okay. You're in T-spawn, right? You're peeking mid. You're there for a little bit. You see a guy rushing from long. He tries to sneak up on you, so he hides right here just to get you when you look over there. Well, if you know he's there, just do a quick flash, look away, and then dead. But another good thing is for pushing mid on a T side to go to B or A. I would like to do this, like I mean, if you have an opera there, you can just throw a quick flash over there. But another good smoke we have to know is for this area right here. You need to smoke this out. If you don't smoke this out, you're gonna get peeked from all the way over long, so they won't even have to rotate to kill you. And once you're here, I would just recommend throwing a grenade up there, because it's not very uncommon for a CT to be in window if he knows you're pushing B from mid, or to be, let me get up there, to be right here. And this is another good spot for a T to watch. And also for this one with the boxes, say you can't get onto site, these boxes right here, you put your head down with the knife, you're not gonna get noticed, and you can just get ran by. Another thing is these barrels right here. People use this in long doors, but I don't see it as often on B site. And you'd be surprised at my rank how many people don't even look over here. So basically, you just see them coming, instant dead, instant dead. Actually, another good plant spot that I like to use is right here. Who's gonna get the bomb on a technically, this is out of the boundary lines of the site. So on B, who's gonna notice a bomb right here? Especially, I recommend. Welp. I also recommend, if you're gonna plant on this area, I recommend throwing a smoke right here, just so they think it's there. Alright, another good spot is garbage bags for me, because people don't check it. If you're a CT, this is a good one, or if you're a T expecting a push from there, just go. And then you're good. Alright, and I'm going to teach you guys something about buying for your teammates that I learned from Warow himself. Okay, so, say you have a teammate, right? You have a teammate, right? Oh, that's great. But you have a teammate, right? You survived the round with full armor, okay? Or at least a little armor. You have $4,000, okay? Your teammate over here has $3,000. He doesn't have enough money to buy an AK. You can barely buy a Galil in full armor. That's not including nades. So what you should do is, instead of keeping the AK or the op that you almost died for so dearly and kept it to yourself, give it a toss. You have enough money to buy for yourself, and you don't have to buy armor. Think of, especially if you're a CT, and you survive around with a defuse kit, there's no way your teammates should be buying for themselves if you picked up a weapon. Unless you picked up a weapon that is impossible for them to use, I do not recommend doing that. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can toss bomb out of sight over here. Nope. Okay, another one for long doors is actually staying right around this area. It's more of a common thing to be here, to be right here with the top. But if you're turning away and you have your knife out, there's a small percentage of a chance that you're not gonna get peeked. And another good spot is, I did this once before and I got a 4K with it, is if you have a teammate boost you up here, you can actually get over there. Now I'm gonna go on site and plant the bomb. So if you're gonna plant for long, so you can stand over here or in pit, if you want to plant so you can be in pit in a 1v1 situation and he knows, say he has 5 health and you have like 100 health, he's not gonna push you. What you do is, I would do a quick plant for long. And so imagine your guy, you're in pit, and imagine your guy, he goes on site, starts defusing, he's dead. He's dead. He's gonna be completely dead. There's nothing he's gonna be able to do to fight that. Another good spot is if you're a T watching from, or a CT watching for a push from long, this area right here with your back to the wall, and once you know that many of them are by, just by doing a few peeks like that, I would launch into attack, like, you know, just taking down a few of them. Good spot is if you're a CT and you have a shotgun, right here at point blank range, just so you can get them. Now this is a lot of strategies for a silver too. This is a lot of strategies. This is way more than I normally do. So now I'm gonna do a few more on B site. I really don't care. I feel like people already know half of these, so. A common thing that gets me really annoyed is when people go like this and they jump right over the stairs. Dude, just walk. You gain momentum on stairs too. Okay. So this is for one where you're pushing B site, and say the TTs have lower tons. I recommend not standing on top of the box because they can see your feet at around this range. So what I would do instead is I would stand right here and crouch, or you can stand up tall and do a little crouch peek, and also gaining this little corner right here. Gaining the little corner right there is enough. And I'm going to teach you guys a jump to get down there in a quick jump instead of running down the stairs. See that? I press the spacebar, W, and A. Now, it's not always as good as it should be, Like, that was a good one right there. And you end. I gotta tell you guys, using these to your advantage, these little things right here. I don't think they count as objects right here. But using them to your advantage is the best. It's the best thing that I've ever done when I discovered you could use these to your advantage. I mean, so you get down here, boom, you're already out there. I'm gonna go ahead and take the bomb and plant it at B site. A good B plant, if you want to watch from in tons, upper tons, is around right here. It's absolutely a beautiful spot for planting in tons. Cause where you do a little boom. Boom. It's so simple, guys. You're just gonna hit the diffuser, and if it's a fake diffuse, you won't even have to worry. You won't have to worry at all. It's a fake diffuser, then he's a fake. So another way from escaping from the bomb is, it doesn't really matter, it's just your radius from the bomb site. But watching for a push from lower tons after the bomb explodes in situations like that, I would actually recommend hiding right here. And getting the instant peeks on them. That's one of the favorite things I can do. I'm going to show a few tips with the op. I'm going to show a few nades that I like to throw and that are common and that are good for me, and they've worked out and got me. Probably this one alone has gotten me all of 13 kills in 100 games. Because I'm a silver 2, people just don't peek these spots often. Okay, this is one of my favorite nade spots. If you're going onto cat, just aim right there, and boom, doors is dead. Or you could do it and you can give it even deeper in there. And so the same thing, if you know there's a guy, like, right here. Let me show you this. If you are right here, they're gonna see, even though they're a little more downward, they can still see you when you run by. You might not see them, and boom, you're dead. Op shot to anywhere, you're dead. Well, first of all, stick very close to it. The farther away you go, the bigger they can see. It's just, the more distance away from this wall you go, the more they're gonna be able to see you. And so keep your head low. Just play it calm. I would recommend getting right here, and if you know he's there, doing a quick or a little pop flash, and then, you know, something like that. Now, a good thing I don't see people using often is if they know they're pushing cat. I don't see lots of this, and I don't see any of that. Smoke right there, and you throw a flash, they're gonna think he's in the smoke. Well, no, if you stare at the corner, they're not going to be able to notice you if they just do a quick run by. I mean, you might get noticed a few times, but not every time. And then once they're up on cat, it's just a quick boom. Or So now I'm going to teach you guys a quick, when I plant the bomb, I'm going to teach you guys a quick pre-fire spot for cat. When you're pushing out a cat with an op. So one of the spots I like to use is if you do a sort of more rapid peek and then just go. So right there. I see people watch that all the time. Right on top of boxes. And again, for Goose, you can, the farther you are out here, the more he has to go out over here, and the farther it is for him to get back. So when you're right here, he has to walk on foot. But if you're right here, you gotta walk in the street. Three steps. And another tip getting from mid. You have to learn to control when you're in the air on a jump. And using stuff like that. Like, I did a jump and from right here, and I landed on top of that. So that's going to basically wrap up my strategies video. Do leave a like if you enjoyed. This took a lot of brainstorming. And I'm pretty sick. So, peace out, guys.